California Supreme Court did what it did. This is something that's new in criminal appellate law. We saw it actually in the Boston Marathon bomber case where the First Circuit reversed his death penalty conviction based on insufficient questioning of the jurors. That's going to the Supreme Court. So, I mean, I understand why even though I don't agree, I understand why the California Supreme Court reversed the death sentence based on the incomplete voir dire or actually exclusion of jurors who did not support the death penalty. But as far as the habeas petition, with respect to juror misconduct, Ms. Nice, who, we're probably going to deal with the same issue. And I know we're talking about other cases, but he's going to be sentenced tomorrow. We're going to deal with the same issue in the Derek Chauvin trial. One of the appellate issues was a juror honest when he answered a questionnaire about participating in rallies, and he was in a rally in D.C. and was he participating in the question was related, at least one of the questions related to Minnesota, but her specific questions were, was she a victim of a crime and had she been a party to a lawsuit? Well, she had sought a restraining order against her boyfriend's ex-girlfriend. So the judge in this case is going to need to decide, was she being honest when she answered those questions? And this particular juror took it one step further or two steps further. She wrote a book about her experience and she actually exchanged about a dozen letters with Scott Peterson when he was in prison, which was just bizarre. So I think that is the best defense argument that, look, regardless of factual innocence or not, this burglar theory, walking the dog, the mailman, you have juror misconduct here. That there you have a specific juror who wanted to get on this jury, who told the court that even though her employer wasn't going to pay for jury duty, she wanted to be on this jury, and she intentionally lied to get on this panel.
That's it, yeah. It was a bizarre deliberation, by the way. Also, they reached a verdict on a Friday, but they didn't deliver it until the following week because one or more of the jurors wanted to stay in the hotel for the weekend because they were sequestered during that part, which was fascinating to me. How much of this, and we only have about a minute left here, how much of this, though, is, hey, when you're first trying the case, you've got to investigate it. You've got to figure out the burglary thing's nothing new here. To me, that's old. If you chose not to do it in the first trial, too bad.
It is too bad. And, I know and I respect Mark Garagos, who was the lead defense attorney in this case. But, I mean, that's not something that you can bring up, 15 years later on appeal. That's not something that you can do. Maybe Peterson has an ineffective assistance of counsel claim, but as far as his defense team is concerned, you can't bring up these facts. That's just poor legal strategy, nothing more. It's not an appellate issue.
Neama Rahmani, always great to have you on the show. Thanks a lot, pal.
Thanks, Vinny.